Okay, we are live. We are back as we promise every day. Good morning, my co presenters.
Good morning.
Good
Nice to
morning.
see y'all.
It's been
Yes. Uh-huh. And to our viewers, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be tuned in at this time. It's yet another day. We welcome you to our daily program. And thank you for tuning in. And we have a very nice topic for you today: clarity and strategy in online business. You really need this. So we invite you to be with us as long as we are here. We are going to take our shortest time possible. And then I hope you are going to get value from what we are presenting today. So we without wasting much time, let us introduce ourselves and then go to our discussion questions. So let me start with the Foluke today. Please introduce yourself and tell us where you are streaming live from.
okay. Thank you so much, Joy, for having me today. It's
Mhm.
so good to be back here once again. Yeah. By way of introduction, my name is Foluke Adebayo. I'm originally from Nigeria. I'm mom to three, a Christian, a wife as well.
Mhm.
Before I came to Canada, I'm streaming live actually today from Manitoba, Canada. Before I
Mhm.
came here, I was working as a in the banking sector for quite some number of years from back home. Coming here, I work as a certification officer, and I work my support job by the side as well. You know the struggle in the abroad that one stream of income is certainly not enough. And in addition to that, I'm a proud digital business owner because I run
Mhm.
this business from the comfort of my home. It's been a journey for close to 2 years, learning, improving, growing by the day, and in the bid to like have a means to supplement my household earning. So if you are joining us today for the first time, don't touch the dial. You would certainly have value in what we are about to share today. So stay tuned and continue with us in this session as we continue today. So over to you, our host for the day. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Absolutely. Our viewers are going to have value because this is whatever we are discussing today is what we've also participated in and we found ourselves in, and now we are having fun. So we'd like them to listen and be inspired. Okay, now, Beatrice, please introduce yourself and tell us where you are streaming live from.
Wow. I'm just excited that, we are here in this space, which looks like we're in one living room with somebody from, US, another one from Canada. And,
Can you imagine? This is a thinking from of one person,
yeah,
just one person's invention.
yes, you know, just to show our viewers that I'm bringing it to the attention of our viewers that we are global business. eh?
Uh-huh.
There's actually somebody else from Kenya and other places.
Mhm.
So I'm just excited to be here with today's topic, which is questions that our viewers will want to hear, especially those that want to join us. They are very good, so please listen in all the way to the end and hear the value that we are bringing. You can also ask us questions, and we'll answer them the best way we know how. So, as you've heard, my name is Beatrice Onkware, streaming live from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm also a mom of three, just like Faluke. But for me, I'm in the medical field and I'm also in this digital business. I also came in to supplement my income, and so far so good. Personally, I've been here. Oh yeah, I just finished a year, and uh, just proud mompreneur, and I'm so happy that you have me here this morning. I give it back to you, our wonderful hosts.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I can hear. You see, this is how easy it is. You start counting the years, counting months. In fact, we start with counting, I don't know, days or weeks, and then you see months, you see a year.
Yeah.
Like now, me, I'm counting like 16 months. After a year, you start adding, you find 2 years. Eh? And we are growing. I like this. So thank you so much for your beautiful introductions, and I'm glad you all are here. Thank you for coming in. My name is Joyce. I'll be your host, and I'm streaming live from Atlanta, Georgia. This is before coming here with my family. I was a teacher, and now I work in automotive industry, and I'm also a proud digital business owner and a successful mompreneur in the business. That is why we are here every day. Just to share our experiences in the business, to inspire some of you who will be interested to soon join us. So we welcome, and let us dive into our topic for today, as we say, clarity and strategy in online business. So yesterday we started answering some of your questions, many questions that most of you ask, and they were about mentorship. And we realized we mostly dwelt on mentorship. Do you really need a mentor? We found out that a mentor is very important in everything you do, leave alone business, sports, everywhere, because these mentors are the people who have gone through the journey that you are planning to go through. So it's better you have. And and what came in is that the successful people are the ones who see the importance. I hope I'm right, who are seeing the importance of a mentor. But when you've not seen much success in life, you don't see that. You are like, am I? You are already either struggling to find. To pay your bills, and then you are told to have a mentor for what? You don't see the importance. But once you think of you now want to grow your life, that is the first thing that you have to think, because you need direction. You don't want to be going through the rookie mistakes, as we were calling them yesterday, that you can find someone to easily take you through. So now I hope and I am sure you had value on that, as our viewer. And now today we are on clarity and strategy. On this, these are the foundations of every successful online business. Clarity gives you direction. It helps you know who you serve, who you to serve. Especially now that we are talking about our business, our online business. So, what problem you solve, and why your work matters. So you need to be clear, or to have a clarity on that. So the strategy gives you the roadmap. It's like a GPS, and then the practical steps, systems, and actions that turn your vision into measurable results, because that is what we want in life. When you combine the two, you stop chasing trends and start building your purpose. So everyone is unique on their purpose. That is why yesterday we said we are not supposed to compare, because we are not the same. how can you compare with someone who has a totally different purpose than you? So this topic helps entrepreneurs align their goals, focus their energy, and create a clear and actionable plan that leads to consistent growth and confidence in their business journey. So that is what we are dealing with today. And now, with that being said, let us go to our first question. And hopefully, yeah, my co-presenters, you are ready. And I want to start with the Beatrice for the first question that says, yes, do I need a big audience or a lot of followers to start an online business? Yeah, most people ask this question because they think to, something that you've never done. Now, you as a mentor, they are asking this: how do you how would you properly just address them when they ask such a question?
Great question. Do I need a big audience? No, you don't need a big audience to start. You know, I you do, however, need the right people. They don't have to be a huge number, but you do need what is called the right audience. You know, uh, you need some people who connect, with your story and believe in what you're sharing. You know, it's better to have a small group, than a large one that is dormant. You know,
Mm.
you know, and when you have value, of course, you need you are sharing it, and you need people to hear it and benefit from it, because that's what we're doing. We are helping people. So however small the audience is, you start. Don't, like, it should not be your problem. This audience will grow with time, but when you start in the beginning, that should not be your worry, because if you need to concentrate on the value you are bringing, and as you bring value, the audience will follow. So you just do your part. Bring the value, and the audience will follow. So, answer to your question: no, you don't need a big audience. Thank you so much for the question.
Thank you so much. I like the way if someone was there and there's a serious someone who wants to join us, will take that one right away and maybe write it down so that she or he doesn't forget. But look, do you have something to add there, just in case?
Okay, yeah, I 100% go with what Beatrice say. Because this business, you don't need multitude. Like, you don't need too much. We don't need crowd. That's the word. We need the right audience. Because it's one thing to have the right audience that when you put out a post, they resonate with it, they engage on your post, than when you have multitude that are dormant, like Beatrice rightly puts it. They are two different things. So what we need in this business is not the crowd. We need the right audience, a small engaged community that will trust you. You will get them converted faster. If they engage, they trust, they get converted faster, because this business is all about trust. They need to resonate with your story first, trust you, and that is when they will be willing to do business with you. So we don't need large audience. We only need the right people that would resonate and that would convert based on that your story resonates with them.
Aha, thank you so much. I love. If I was someone out there looking for a business, I would say count me in then. Yeah, because I remember when before joining this business, I did YouTube, and I didn't know much. I just saw people presenting and they have a huge following. I didn't even know when they started, whatever the content they were. I didn't know. So I was like, whenever I post my whatever video, I see people coming, depending on which one I was doing. I see a number that I didn't like, maybe 100 or even less. Sometimes I'm just a little above 100. I'm like, no, I want more. I didn't know. I didn't know that you have to serve. That they say that service to many leads to greatness. You have to bring value first. You just don't ask yourself, don't bother yourself about how these people are going to follow you. Just what do you have to present? Do you have it ready? Present it, and they will just soon follow you. And I like the way you said you have the right ones. You need the right ones, not anyone. The right one for your content. Then that is when you will see growth. And as you do it, you will find yourself growing. So you don't need a huge following. No, just focus on building connection and trust with a small engaged audience, as you've said. Quality relationships often convert faster than large numbers, as you've said. Thank you so much for that. And that is very right. So, no, you don't need a large following. Okay, so now for Luke, you can lead with this. How do I find my niche or ideal client? Yes, now that we've known that you don't need that big following. Okay, now I want my people. You said the right ones. Who are these right ones? How do I find them?
Okay.
Yes.
What a wonderful question. Thank you for that. Okay, finding the right niche or clients. We leverage social media marketing, and in the online space, a lot are there. Like we've said, finding the right one. So the best way to even start is to start with yourself. Like I am a business owner. I start with myself. Who am I? What is my challenge? Who are the same set of people that are going through the same challenge that I had, that even led me into starting this business in the first place? That is starting with myself. Having the first set of clarity about who I am and who I think I am in position to help. And in doing that, it goes hand in hand in me sharing my story, because my story, who I am and what those challenges can come up like in me sharing my story. And we all know, as we know, in this business, that story is powerful, right? At times, if you are doing one angle of posting and all that, by the time you introduce story into it, you see that people kind of resonate faster with you sharing your story than you just talking like generally on the surface. So by starting with myself, sharing my story, sharing my experience, the problem I can solve, I'm able to solve, letting people know what problem I'm able to solve, like sharing my own challenges and how this business has helped me to overcome those challenges. And it goes hand in hand with how passionate I am, in helping people solve that problem. When people see that you are not just about the commission, not just about selling to them, but you are passionate about helping them solve a particular problem, which you have identified possibly that you as a person has equally passed through, and due to your own experience, you can extend that to help them to solve similar challenge. they like get connected to you faster. And that is how, as a digital business owner, we can define and get our own niche and find our own niche by identifying, the problem that we have, the challenges we have that brought us into the business, and using that to create our own story and extending that to be able to help as many people out there. So we can just start and come in a simple three question. Who do I want to genuinely help? Are they busy parents? Are they people that are struggling, working 2-3 jobs? Are they people that are, living paycheck to paycheck? There needs to be clarity on who do I want to genuinely help. When there's clarity on that, then I can better find my niche. Another good question to ask is, what struggle can I help them to overcome? I know my own situation, what I struggle with, not having enough time to be with my children, working those long hours and multiple shifts, when I newly came. Those are the struggles that I have as a person. And I need to look at what struggle I can help, my expected followers and supposed to be business partner, to overcome. That would help me to be able to find the right people and get connected to them. And another thing I need to look at is, what transformation do I want to create in their lives? Because people are not just looking for business, they are looking for solution to a problem, transformation that can come about in their life as a result of them taking on to become a digital business owner. Taking, for instance, somebody that is working 2 to 3 jobs, how can this business help them to cut down on those hours, have more time to be with their family? Somebody living paycheck to paycheck, how can this business help them to supplement their earnings such that they don't depend solely on paycheck? These are things I need to understand first, have clarity on. When I have clarity on this, that what transformation do I want to create in their lives, then it helps me to better connect with them and, create my niche as far as that it's concerned. So it goes all, all hand in hand, not just about looking for people, but you being able to clearly identify and define the solution, the transformation, that this opportunity can bring in their life. And with that being said, I give it back to you.
I was like, okay, preach. I now, I love that. And before I comment to Beatrice, is there anything you can add?
Wow, she did it so well. So well. I just wanted to add that, stories sell, and, once you tell your story and somebody is able to resonate with that, and also, of course, like she's saying, show them how you can help them do the same and solve their problems, because we all have this problem. Another thing I want the audience to understand is that your job is not to but you can do that. You can leverage on the circle of friends and families. You can do that. But we also are taught how to go where our audience is, and that's the online space. The online community. Social media. We are also taught on how to go there and find people from there. Of course, there you're also sharing your story, and they're coming to you because they resonated with your story. And also remember that people buy from hearts they connect with. So once you share your story, they're able to connect, and they're able to come to you because they want to be like you, because you've been there, done that, and they feel like if they connect with you, you're able to help them. So that's another thing I just wanted to add, that with this business, you're not left alone. We have a lot of courses that help us to learn on how where to find our clients.
Yeah, thank you so much. You've touched almost everything that me as a new a prospective business person would like to look at. And then if I don't now follow this and join, then it is my problem. Because my question here, I don't think there is that how. The how is not there, because if I now know myself, if I understand myself first, and I have clarity of me, and then I share this my story, because I now know myself, I can tell it how it is. And you see, they say facts tell, but the stories sell. You are looking for your niche, you now have your story. And I'm sure you are going to find the people who are going to be connected to your story. Oh, first I wanted to acknowledge, before I forget, Rogers. Today Rogers has found us. See how he's saying that I've seen him. I don't know whether he means he has seen us now, because he has been chasing us. He comes and we are not there. Rogers, if you are listening there, please stay there. Stay there, so that you can benefit from this. And thank you for tuning in, Rogers. So yeah, so you start telling that your story, because it is a fact, it is flowing, it is your authentic self, and people will be like, we usually say here, there are some people who are following you. They might not follow you immediately. Yeah, so that is why you will not come here as saying that, how long will I think that question is there. Like, how do I find my people? Your question should not be that. They just come. They come. Once you start, you start that way, the way Foluke has lined it up, you'll just be surprised that you have your niche, and you are like, oh, I didn't know how. There it is. Yeah. So I like the way you put it, that start with who can you help. If, now that you understand, then what struggle, almost the same as the one that you have, and then how can you transform their lives. They would like to have that, because now we are evolving, we want to change, we want to look for someone who can help us change. And then there you go, you find your niche. And then from there you also start helping others like that. And I like what Beatrice added, that someone can ask, like, how now do I find them? You go find them. We are on a platform that shows us how to put ourselves. They will put our story where those people are. And that is wonderful, so that someone doesn't feel like, am I going to be chasing my relatives? I heard someone say, like, I don't want to be, I did one before like that, and whenever I call my relative, I call my friends, they think I'm calling them for this business. So this time is this one of ours is different. This our system will put your story just to in front of those people who are looking for that, and then that's how easily you find your niche. So, so what I collected here is that I identify who you most enjoy serving, and what problem you solve best. Clarity comes from combining your passion, skills, and the real needs of your audience. Yeah. So what are you passionate in? Don't choose something that you are going to struggle when you are explaining, you don't have clarity of it, people will doubt you, and that is how you don't find your niche. So what are you passionate in? What are you happy sharing? And then you perfect on that. Do you have a skill on that? And then there you go. You find your niche. Thank you so much. I'm happy about how you went about that question. And now, Beatrice, how long does it take to see results in my business? People ask that many times. Like now. Many people have asked me, "How? Just tell me. You are telling me alone. You are not broadcasting. How much have you made up to now?" They ask me many questions like that. So how do I tell them? Okay.
Thank you so much for that question. And also, before we move to this one, on your second question about how do you find your clients, I also wanted to say that in the online space, your niche can come from anywhere because we are global. You can find a client from Canada and you're in the US, or from Africa and you're in the US, or whatever, Australia, whatever, because of the online, space that they
because
teach.
we are global, global. So once we were about to forget that, because there are some people who might not know. They think around where they live. They are like, let me think about my tribe. Yeah, that is very important. Thank you so much.
Another thing I wanted to say is that there are so many fishes in the sea, and yours is yours.
Yeah, they have a name.
That now me, I'm coming in, everybody has been taken.
They have your name on their.
It has your name on it. It's coming. So don't worry. Yeah, don't worry. I just wanted to throw that in there as we go.
Yes, it is important. In fact, yeah, people get really worried about, like, oh, now that it is full. Like, how many are you? 200 more than 250. Oh, then I have no space there. No, yours is there. It has your name on it. No one will get it.
All right. So back to your question: how long until you see results? This varies. It's not a one size fit all kind of results. This varies. And remember, you're not born today and walk tomorrow.
Yeah.
The sun doesn't come from, and it's up here, immediately. Things take time. Even if you open a traditional shop right now, the people will take time to know you, know what you're selling and stuff like that before it catches on. Okay. What I'm trying to say is it will take time, consistency, patience, and all those things together. So your part is to start. Don't worry about the results. The results will come. They will sure come. There's no ifs, no buts. The results are coming. So you take your time, be consistent, just show up for your business and be patient. I'm not saying that some people don't see results faster. Some do.
Yeah.
And some see it slowly, depending
because we are different.
Because we are different. Maybe you want to come, boom, boom. You want to come and do the training that you're supposed to do, open your business. Another one will come, I'll just do this today, and then I'll do this tomorrow. You're taking your sweet time. So the slower you go, the slower, you see your results. So all I can say is you come every day, show up for your business, plant your seed, bring your value and share it. That's your job. Share your value, share your story. Keep nurturing this seed, and it will show up fruit in due time. So you do your part and leave the rest to God. That's all I can say. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. You've talked about very important points there. And before I comment, Miss Foluke, anything you would like to add?
Yeah. It's actually like she mentioned, it's not a one size fits all timeline. Everybody's journey differs. Everybody time to start seeing results differs. But there's this condition of on how you take your business serious, on how you see that business, maybe it's, let me put it like, is your new baby that you need to feed, to nurture, and to watch it grow the way you want it. So if you come in, you create time for your business, you will see the results. But if you come in and see it as something you would just do the way you like, fine, you can take your time on it. So far you are focused and you have your targets. But if you think that, maybe let me take this example. I was talking to somebody, a lead, a buyer. He become a buyer, but his mindset is totally off, right? He was telling me that what he had, I don't know where he had that from, or what he think is that he will put the money will be working, and he will be getting his return. So, you are in the wrong boss, so because this business, you have your own part to do. You have your part in the sense that it's not like those other scheme of business where you think you can just dump something and expect a return, of which we all know it doesn't work like that. Most time they end up losing out. But this one, if you invest and you are ready to put in the work, follow your training, the results will certainly come. So you getting results, you are a major determinant, if I can use that word. How you run your business determines your outcome, your results, and how quick those results will come. And that being said, I give it back to you.
Yes, thank you so much for all you're saying. That it depends on you. It will depend on you, basically. So, like the example you've given, most people want that shiny. This is not a shiny object like the other ones. The people just lost the other day. It is not that way. If you want that, there are many out there, but it is not this one. So if you want to really your good results, it is just you. And the way you are saying, I also found many who are like, I want the one that I put my money and then my money will be working for me, because that is what we hear. They hear that put your money to work for you. They think that is how it is. It is more than what meet the ear. It is just like the way you've given examples of a baby. A baby is not born and then you'll even be scared.
If they do that.
Like you you get a baby and he starts talking. You will think, what is that? You see, that is how it is in everything. You see all the steps that the baby takes. This is it. Be ready. Grow yourself. If I had time, I would give myself as an example. If you don't grow yourself, that is how your business will be. Oh my God. But thank you so much. Every journey is different, but consistency is key. Are you the kind of person who will want to put money there and then wait? I've seen many people do that. These people that buy and then stay on the fence. watch others. Someone has done like that and watched on the fence for 2 years. You have all that time to waste? 2 years watching on the fence and you are already a buyer. Instead of working on yourself. And then these are the type of people who will go and say that one doesn't work. So, you mess other people's heads by giving them wrong information, just simply because of your, I can call it laziness, if if that is a better word. Yeah. So consistency is key. What are you doing consistently? So with the focus, struggle, and strategy, you have to have a strategy. You just don't wake up and be all over the place and think things will work. You need a good strategy. And then, of course, you have support, all of us. You have a big, good community that is like, you have a question, your question is answered there and then. So most entrepreneurs start seeing traction within you. We can't say immediately, even if they are very very good immediately, is not good, but at least from 3 to 6 months, oh, you will be you will be singing a new song. So that's what I think, and thank you so much for the way you answered that question. And now, Beatrice, how do I balance creating content, marketing, and client work? All that you are saying is like, is that not a lot of work?
What I know is that what you want, or what you, it's a word I'm looking for, what you pay attention to, or what you want in life, you will give it time. And it will not even look like work, because it's something that you like.
Your passion.
Remember, this is your business, it's
Your
not
baby.
this is your baby. It's not something that you're doing for somebody else. This is yours. So when you're working on it, it should not even feel like work, because it's something that you like. So the business actually, there's training there also to help you do automations, including content. There's a section for you to create your content for the week, and it just keep shooting it to your wall every day or 3 times a day. You don't have to be there trying to create content every day, taking your time away from your clients or away from your 9 to 5 job, because you've not quit it yet, at this point. So there is ways that there's strategies that have been set up. Like I said, with this business, all you need to do is come, plug it in, because the system is already set. It's for you to
just your 10%.
And you do your 10%. Like I said, the content, you come, you create it, and it's just shot out. Different times, whatever time you tell it to come out at 10, it will show up at 10. 1, and then 5, 3 times a day, it will show up. So, that really helps. And even on, like we said earlier, that the system is set up in a way that it brings customers to you. The system is set up also that when a customer comes to you, you are notified. You're not chasing them. The system notifies you. There's somebody that has gotten your attention. So then that's when you reach out and connect. But that beginning process, the system sends them emails so they can look at the business a little bit more and decide if they want it or not. And then once they decide, then you are given an email saying, you have a buyer, or you have. So, the system is set to help you not to be overwhelmed, to help you, to have your time back. Because this is the problem. And this is the problem we are trying to solve for the other people, because they are doing 2-3 jobs. They don't have time for themselves. They don't have time for family. And this business, because of all these automations, is giving you time back. And soon, when you quit your 9 to 5, you even have more time now to yourself, because your business now will be your only job. It will be working well, and it's automated. That's why our coaches are able to travel, come back, find checks, because their system, whatever they left behind, is working on their own. You don't need to be present, to be working on your business, because you can automate it. Or whatever cannot be automated, you can work on it from wherever you are, even on your vacation. So that's the value of this business, giving you back that time. I'll give it back to you. Thank you.
Okay, now count me in. Because before I thought this is too much, because from the employee mindset to this the question before you answered, it looked like oh my God, creating content, because you've said I say my story, so I will take time telling my story, and then how marketing it, and then now clients have started coming. How do I deal with all this? But now the way you put it, OMG, count me in. Foluke, what do you have to say?
Yeah, Beatrice has, really deal perfectly well with that question. It's all about system. The keyword, in succeeding in this business, combining it with your busy life, because we are mostly parents with children, with minimum of 1 job, some 2, 3. The best way to succeed in this business, combining it with so many activities that is already ongoing, is system. And that is one amazing thing I love about this business opportunity. We have the system in place.
Yes.
Provided you are ready to plug in, not just plugging in, you using it appropriately.
Yes.
Some will plug in, but they are not utilizing it, and they feel overwhelmed. When you join this business, you have no reason to feel overwhelmed. Provided you can plan yourself properly, have clarity on what you're meant to do, and use as many resources and system that is made available in the business community. Beatrice talked about scheduling posts, which is a very amazing thing. I want to say this and this on my business page tomorrow. I know I'm to resume work at 8 o'clock. If I wake up 5, I know I need to attend to my children, prepare school, and all those motherly responsibility. I will not have the time to say, oh, I want to sit down and start planning my post. Then I have, the resources, the system to do it prior to this morning. Like yesterday night, before I go to bed, I plan my post. I want you to show at so time. Even when I'm busy with every other thing in my life, my work, my family, at that time, it shows up on my page as if I'm sitting down posting it now, because I'm making use of the available system and resources that we have in this business community to plan ahead of time. So it is just amazing. We cannot overflog it. We have the system, we have the community, we have everything. Yours is to come in, plug into it, and leverage it to your own advantage. And with that, life will be easy. The pay we are looking for, those extra income, will come rolling in. Like Beatrice said, some of our coaches, they go on vacation with their family and all that, because there's a system working for them at the background, yet they are living their life fully the way they should and still making income without having to be physically present to run that business. So that is the amazingness of our business community. and the systems that we have here. So come join us and, you know, leverage this system to your own advantage and to the betterment of your family. And that being said, I give it back to you.
Yeah, how do I take myself back and then now be the be the viewer here? I would join immediately, because in fact, people really don't know. They think, do you know, some people have told me, like, you just joined and this is the business people language. You've adapted that. They think that is what I'm telling. Whenever I'm telling them, some things you are told and you don't think it is true. Like that, I put my only 10%, the 90 has been done for me. It doesn't sound right, but some things are you can't believe until you are in it to experience. You think that people now have learned the business people language. That's what they are saying. Like now when it's because I'm inside. I now know what it is. I can hear you, but you will be surprised to hear people say, like, I know that is two, 3 people have told me that, and I'm like, okay, that is where you are on your path, like on your growth. So it is upon you. So here, if you have your baby to nurture, this is your baby to nurture, you will find time for that 10%, your 10% only that is required to this. Don't feel overwhelmed. For you just feel that that way because you don't know. That is why we have our websites here. We need you to come in, just watch these our webinars, and you will find better questions to ask than asking some questions that you don't have really clarity on. But thank you so much how you have talked about this. So automation, majorly automation is the one that works here. Just that, as simple as that, and you are good to go. So thank you so much. We've come to the end of our session, and I would like us to continue, but looking at the time, I think we have passed. I want to give you each one of you just a minute to talk to our viewer before we say bye to them. So Beatrice, talk to our viewers.
Talk to our viewers. All I can say is that your journey to freedom starts by taking the first step, you know. And that first step is for you to click on any of these websites, whoever resonated with you. Go in. We are all one big community. Go in, see it for yourself, because it gives you a little bit more about the business. And then you go from there. And once you've seen those videos, the webinars, you're able to ask better questions. So, I challenge you to take that first step and then go from there. It's for your freedom. It's for your good. It's for your children. Because this business has a legacy that you can leave your children.
Attached to
whether you're
it.
a doctor today, whether you're a nurse today, business consultant, whatever you are, those are your certificates. You die, you're buried with them. That certificate, is dead like that. But with this business, you can leave it to your children. Who doesn't want that? Yeah. That is the what do they call it? Inheritance.
The legacy.
The legacy that you can leave your children. So I challenge you, take that step and do what's best for you. Thank you.
Yes, bring in your just 10%, and you have all for yourself, like you all have all the benefits. Thank you so much. And Foluke, talk to our viewers.
Okay, yeah. Let me take it from where Beatrice stopped it. If if you've been procrastinating long before now, what I will tell our viewers is that this is the right time for you to kill it, because you've been seeing this opportunity. Hardly is there anyone in North America, in advanced country that is not seeing this opportunity. And there's this adage in my this country. They say when a goldsmith is hammering on a spot, is trying to bring value out of that spot for doing that continuously. For you to have been seeing this over and over again is to tell you that people are making it big in this business. You may have it in your mind that, oh, I'm going to check it out, I'm going to do it, and you are procrastinating, wasting time. Waste time no more. Don't waste one more day. Check it out. It is for your own good. It is for your family. It is for your legacy. The process of checking it out is very easy and straightforward. Either connect with us through our contacts on our pages, or you just pick our email, our website, whoever you resonate with here, go on there, register with your name and email, and watch that free webinar. From there, you would have clarity on what we are talking about, and you can be able to have access to more information that would help you take an informed decision. Remember, I said something before. If you do it, it is not for me. We have started our own business. God is helping us already. We are building our own legacy. When you start yours, it is for you. It is for your future. It is for your legacy that you can hand over to your children. So do it for yourself today. Stop procrastinating. The year is running to an end. If this will be the only meaningful gift you will give yourself this year, it's worth it. Start it, and you will just be glad that you did. And with that, I give it back to you, our host.
So thank you so much. And the as you say, as you all have said, know that the taste of the pudding is in the eating. So you have to be in to experience it. So thank you so much. With that being said, we have come to the end of our session. Until tomorrow, because we are here every day. Thank you. And what do we say from the studio?
Bye.
Bye. And thank you. Until tomorrow.